The skin is an absolutely incredible organ. And I think we under-recognize how important it is and how much work it's doing for our bodies. Our skin is one of the most critical components of our immune system. It literally creates a barrier between us and the environment. Our skin is under attack every single day.
It is the first defense against illnesses, the first defense against toxins.
Our skin is working to protect us from UV light, protect us from bacteria that's everywhere. It literally makes vitamin D so that our bones can be healthy and strong. And the beauty of the skin is that when it's functioning optimally, it also looks really good. The world of skincare is dizzying and loud. There's a lot of noise and it can be crippling and confusing. How do you develop a skincare routine?
Most people want to cleanse their faces 2 to 3 times a day, but the reality is you just need to cleanse your face once.
It's not whether you need a moisturizer. Everyone needs a moisturizer. You just need the right moisturizer for you.
We do need to be careful about certain practices. Over exfoliating, for example, can actually damage the skin.
Sun protection alone can reverse and minimize the look of aging skin. Prevention is always better than treatment.
What is marketing and what is meaningful?
It's a myth that the more expensive luxury products are actually worth it. Not all skincare trends deserve the hype.
In this series, you're going to learn how to achieve the healthiest skin of your life. And when you're confident in your skin, you're going to feel confident to tackle the world and to be your best self every single day.
Your skin has a language, and we're going to teach you how to speak it.
I've known that I wanted to be a doctor since I was 6 years old. I don't remember a moment that I didn't want to be a doctor. There was one moment I wanted to be Beyonce, but that didn't work out. So I stuck with doctoring. I am a Harvard-trained dermatologist and a dermatologic surgeon. So I do surgeries to remove skin cancers and melanoma, liposuction, and hair transplant. So really, I am a full expert in all things hair, skin, and nails.
I'm a veteran cosmetic chemist, and I've developed products for a lot of big selling brands. Over the course of my career, I've worked for La Mer, Revlon, Avon, Lancôme. I've never seen such a desire for education around skincare. I'm going to show you how to approach your skincare routine as a cosmetic chemist, so you too can look this good at 60 years old.
I am professor and chief of dermatology at UCLA, and I also have a focus in inflammatory skin diseases. Dermatology is one of those few fields where you can actually follow your patients from when they are babies until the end of their lives. So it's really a long-term relationship that you develop. And I know that we're making a difference, not only physically, but also mentally.
I'm a dermatologist and I am no stranger to having skin issues. I may look like this today, but it took a village. In fact, if you zoom up close, there is a pimple on my chin. Being a physician is extremely difficult. More often than not, we're convincing patients that they have a problem they don't necessarily feel. But when you see something going on with your skin, it's a different ballgame. You may have seen me online as Pillow Talk Derm, where I demystify information for my 3 million followers and make things easy to understand so that you're empowered to help yourself with your skin.
This is a new kind of class on Masterclass. Each episode is going to be short with actionable takeaways.
We're going to cover many different topics that are super practical for your skin health. We'll discuss building a skincare routine, effective ingredients like retinoids and vitamin C, the importance of sunscreen, and how diet and lifestyle affect your skin.
If it were me, I would start from the top and work my way through because it really builds, but you can hop around from episode to episode, seeking out what really interests you most. You're going to leave with practical tips to make your skin better each and every day.
And feel confident in the skin that you are given.
Healthy skin starts with skincare knowledge. So buckle up, my friend. I'm going to make a skincare nerd out of you.
I'm Dr. Michelle Henry.
My name is Ron Robinson.
I'm Dr. April Armstrong.
I'm Dr. Shireen Idris, and this is Skin Health on Masterclass.
Something I really love about dermatology is that healthy skin is beautiful skin. So when our skin is balanced and our skin barrier is intact and hydrated, it looks beautiful.
Healthy skin can be defined as radiant skin, in which the light bounces off in a way that is uniform, that looks plump, the skin tone looks even. There's no discrepancy in terms of redness or pigmentation or inflammation.
It has that beautiful glow of hydration. It's smooth. When it's appropriately balanced, our hormones are balanced. We're not seeing as many acne breakouts.
And with good skincare, you can have healthy skin at 20 and 80 years old. A lot of people go to various extremes when it comes to their skin's health, thinking more is better. I need a laser all the time. I need to exfoliate all the time. I need 1,000 products. The most important thing that people need to understand, it's getting the basics down. You really need 3 basic steps. 1 is cleansing, 2 is moisturizing, and 3 is protecting your skin through sunscreen. And it's moderation that brings the best results. So you have to be mindful of what you're doing, how often you're doing it in order to achieve healthy skin.
We really want to focus on balance because more is not always more in skincare.
If it's healthy skin you're after, then the first thing we need to talk about is anatomy. Looking at the skin structure is the key to understanding how it functions, and maintaining those critical functions is what good skin health is really all about. When you think of your skin, you have 3 main layers. You have your epidermis, followed by your dermis, and then you have the lower part, which is your hypodermis.
All of these 3 layers are working together to make sure our skin functions well to protect us, but also continues to look beautiful.
So at the bottom, our hypodermis is made up of our blood vessels, our lymphatic systems, our nervous system, and that's what everything else sits on top of.
In our hypodermis, we see fat, and that fat is really important. It helps to cushion our skin and cushion our organs below to keep everything safe. It also plays a huge role in thermal regulation so that we are staying within that balanced, healthy temperature that we need for all of our organs and systems to function.
Then we move up to our dermis,
where our hair follicles live, our sweat glands live, our oil glands live.
The dermis is made up of collagen and elastin, the scaffold that is holding our skin up.
And these are the most important structural proteins in our skin. Collagen is what gives our skin its strength, and elastin is what makes it pliable. So it wraps around our body, it snaps back when we pull it. It's what keeps our skin tough and looking youthful and really attached to us. And with time, we start to lose that.
As we get older, as we get wiser, as we are exposed to environmental stressors and aggressors, that is going to slowly break down, leading to the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines and laxity.
That's why collagen is so important and so critical to the overall youthfulness and healthy appearance of our skin. Losing collagen is absolutely unavoidable. We are lucky to age, but there are some things we can do to slow down that process. Topically, lifestyle changes that we can adopt and foods that we can eat that will help to protect our collagen.
The epidermis is the outermost layer of the skin. And within the epidermis, we have a few different layers. The stratum corneum is the outermost layer.
When we shed skin cells and our skin turns over every 28 to 30 days, we're losing it from the stratum corneum. So part of what we see when we're looking at our skin are actually dead skin cells that are enveloping our body to keep us safe.
On top of the stratum corneum, there is the acid mantle. And the acid mantle is basically a collection of our sweat and sebum, which is natural oil that our skin produces.
Acid mantle is made up of ingredients that make the skin slightly acidic, and that acidity keeps out bad bacteria, bad fungus, bad viruses, and it really is critical to keeping our skin safe.
When we think about epidermis overall, it's kind of like looking at a brick wall. This wall has bricks, which are composed of skin cells, keratinocytes, which are held together by mortar, and the mortar are lipids. They are ceramides, cholesterol, or fatty acids.
All of those things that help to lock in the moisture in our skin.
When the integrity of that brick layer is disrupted, a few things can happen. Our skin gets more dehydrated.
It can feel dry, it can feel rough. It doesn't look that good, so we start to lose that glow. When our skin is compromised, we actually can't even combat damaging UV light. We're also more at risk for infection.
And that is why it's very important to moisturize, because our moisturizers help to maintain the integrity of the brick wall so that we are less susceptible to toxins and infections.
Moisturizing your skin is critical to preventing disease. the skin barrier. So you've probably heard this term before, but you don't know exactly what it means. Is it a place? Is it a function? It's actually both. And anything that disrupts that barrier compromises our skin.
It is made up of your epidermis and your dermis. Your skin barrier is everything functioning cohesively together in unison. And so when something is out of whack, everything else can fall apart.
If your barrier is compromised, if there are holes in it, then moisture can escape and it's prone to irritation and dryness.
A healthy skin barrier is absolutely critical to our overall health.
And so much of what we're about to cover throughout this series is about protecting your skin barrier.
Our skin serves several very important functions. Number one is that it keeps our vital organs inside so that we can actually reproduce as a human species. It's not only this physical barrier that keeps the good stuff in and the bad stuff out, but very importantly, skin is this active, communicative organ that senses the environment and communicates internally to the different organs that we have. Wait a minute, something is awry in the environment. I'm sensing this. We need to mount an immune response to this. It communicates to the brain, communicates to the guts and other organs, allowing us to know what is a threat, what is beneficial.
One thing I love about the skin, it's a little bit of a tattletale. We can get information about our overall health from just looking at our skin. So if we are nutrient depleted, the body is going to save those nutrients for our critical functions to make sure that our heart is beating correctly, that our liver and our kidney is working correctly. And those areas that will be compromised will be our skin and our hair.
Our skin is not just a protective organ. It's an endocrine organ, making more than 90% of our body's vitamin D requirements. It takes that sun's UV ray and converts it directly so that you and I can continue living happily. Plus, it has over 1,000 sensory receptors for every tiny square inch, allowing us to feel all of the feels and even allowing us to regulate our body temperature through these tiny little hairs that can trap air in or let go of air.
A great way to figure out when something is really important is what happens when it's gone. So when someone has a massive burn, all of their systems are compromised. And that's because our major line of defense is gone. We can no longer protect ourselves from bacteria and infections. We can't really manage our body temperature. We can't hold in hydration. It tells you the critical function of our skin in maintaining that homeostasis and keeping us safe. Skin type is a function of your genetics. It speaks to the level of oil that you produce and the level of reactivity that you have. I believe that skin types are a critical foundation for building a skincare routine. So we have 5 different skin types. We have oily skin, we have dry skin, we have normal, we have combination, and sensitive skin. If you have oily skin, that means genetically you produce more oil. That oil is going to clog your pores, so you're going to be a little bit more prone to having acne. If you have dry skin, now you're the opposite. You produce a little bit less oil. So your skin's going to be more prone to feeling rough, to feeling dry, to being more sensitive to ingredients that can strip your skin's oil. And we need to consider that when we're giving you products. Now, if you have normal skin, you're not too oily, not too dry, you're a little bit more balanced. If you have combination, you have both oily and dry skin. Oftentimes, we're oilier in the T-zone. We're going to see that we're more acne prone there. And so when we're crafting a skincare regimen for somebody with combination skin, we have to consider both of those factors. Now, if you're sensitive, you might be more prone to having redness with certain ingredients. So we want to really think about using ingredients that are hypoallergenic, that don't have known irritants. You can have sensitive skin that's oily. You can also have sensitive skin that's dry. So sensitive is a little bit more about the reactivity of your skin.
A very simple test for you to figure out what skin type you are is to wash your face, take a step back, and do nothing for 30 minutes. And understand how your skin feels. Sit with your face. Because rule number 1 for anything when it comes to your skin is listen to the feedback that your skin is giving you.
Let's say you cleanse your skin and you can still feel a little oil, dirt, and debris. You're probably a little bit oilier. Let's say you cleanse your skin, now you feel really tight. You're probably dry. If you feel neither, you're probably balanced. If you cleanse your skin and you're like, a little oilier in the T-zone, not so oily on the outside, you're probably combination. I have a lot of patients that say, I don't cleanse my skin both morning and night because I start to get that stinging sensation after I cleanse. You're probably more of a sensitive person.
It's really important to understand that you are not stuck within the category of your skin type, and you must take into account your lifestyle and your climate. The reality is, our skin is an evolving organ that shifts with the climate, with our internal hormones, our time of the month. We become oilier, we become less oily, we become more dehydrated, less dehydrated. Are we drinking enough water? Are we living somewhere dry or humid?
So thinking about your environment as you're developing your skincare regimen is important, and thinking about the season. So in the same way that we change our clothes from season to season, you want to change your skincare regimen because it will affect the way your skin functions. Skincare can make tremendous changes in our skin health, but consistency and patience is critical. It can take 8 to 12 weeks to see small changes in our skin when we adopt a new skincare regimen.
I don't mean to be the bearer of doom and gloom, but there is no single miracle ingredient out there. It's about how you incorporate multiple ingredients that can tackle various different things within your routine over the course of a week, over time. And if you can find yourself products that marry multiple ingredients, helping you help yourself when it comes to your problems, then you're gonna win.
I want to encourage you to treat your skin like a scientist. Change one thing at a time so we can assess, is it working for you? If we give you lots of different creams, we can't figure out what's working and what's not. And that's important because whatever works, you have to stick to it.
Everyone's skin is completely unique, which is why we've designed this class just for you. As dermatologists and skincare experts, we've curated the topics that actually matter, and we're here to deliver the science-backed facts.
Think of this series as your encyclopedia of skin. 20 short yet deep episodes packed with knowledge. You can watch them in any order based on what you're interested in. If you're looking for something specific about ingredients or skin concerns, just use the search tool on Masterclass to find exactly what you need.
Your journey to healthier skin starts right here.